Hi there, Penny Penguinton here. Once things start feeling a little lighter, even in small ways, there's usually a moment where you notice something else too. Not everything you've been carrying still makes sense to keep. Spring has a reputation for being about adding things. New routines, new goals, fresh starts. It's very enthusiastic about improvement. Occasionally, a little too enthusiastic. What it doesn't talk about as much is subtraction. This time of year can also act like a kind of checkpoint, where you realize some things made it through winter simply because they had to. Certain habits, expectations, or ways of structuring your time that worked when energy was lower or options were limited. Now, they're still here, just not fitting quite the same way. Letting something go in that moment can feel strange, especially if there's no replacement lined up. There's this strange need to swap one thing for another so it still looks like forward movement. As if you're only allowed to put something down if you immediately pick something else up. In reality, sometimes the most useful shift is simply carrying less. Like not trying to carry all 20 bags of groceries into the house at once to prove a point to yourself. Not everything needs to be upgraded, improved, or turned into a better version. Some things can just be finished or set aside, or allowed to drift out of your routine without a formal announcement. It's not dramatic. It doesn't come with a big sense of closure. It's more like realizing you don't need to keep holding something, and then noticing what it feels like when you stop. Spring isn't just a starting point. It's also a place where you get to decide what doesn't come with you next. Owning that decision tends to make everything else a little easier to move. Bye for now!